YouTube, what's going on? So, in today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of trade that I took. I'm still in the process of Apex fund, trying to be Apex funded. Um, so because I don't really, n- let me see if I can show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys. So right now I am positive $123. So I'm gonna show you guys that I actually lost a couple trades, a couple stupid trades. Let me see if I can go over them real fast. Trying to remember which one is which. Um, so let's go over this one first because I took a lot of trades on this one. So I remember this trade. So this trade that you see right here. Looking onto the 5 minute. Um, I lost this trade, but it was a win, but then a loss. So if I remember correctly, this trade was the one. Let me see if that was it. Yeah. So this trade, I bought this trade, and I was in profit when I bought it, and so I bought it. It went up to $26 in profit because it was only a small, micro trade. I usually trade micros when it's not my A plus setup, and I go to the ES when it's my A plus setup. So this trade, I was in profit, even though it's red. I was in profit about $26, and I did not sell, which I should have. And then this candle right here stopped me out. Um, because I was only trading one contract, and I'm just like, oh, it's $26. That's not a big deal. I should have not let that trade. I should not have lost this trade because this trade was a win right here. The next trade I took was a gamble trade. It was a gamble trade because this was a 30-minute fair value gap. You can't see it now, but at the time, this was basically support right here, where I was expecting price to maybe come down a little bit and then do something like what it did here, or continue back up. But it was not an A plus setup, but it was good enough for me to risk, I guess. And I risked $100 on this one. Pretty hefty, but because I'm confident in my ES trade, I know I can make that back pretty easily. Um, like so, when I'm on trade on the micros, usually is not my A plus setup. Which from now on, I'm not gonna be taking, maybe not ever, but I'm not gonna risk a lot on my not really A plus setup. Like it's like a B or A, A base, not even an A minus, just an A, and I took him. Um, this trade right here was a winning trade for me right here, but this was a $15 win, which I was taking it fast. I sold this one. I was like, give him my $15, thank you. It was a quick scalp because it was another support. My strategy is very good at capturing these bottom wicks. You see how this here bottom wicks right here? My strategy is usually around that, where I try and catch the bottom and ride this up because this alone can make a lot of money. The the wicks, if you can catch the wicks, that can make you a lot of money. Um, let's go over my A plus setup. This one was my money maker. I made about 300 and change in this one, but I did not hold it. It was a really good support. The RSI was burning up. Everything was perfect for this trade. However, the stock was selling off so much that I just had to scalp it. I was trying to go for $1,000, but I was like, no, this market is really heavy selling. So I decided to not hold it very long. I just took the $300 and that's what made me back to break even. Actually, I was only up $50, so I actually went past my previous high because I just started this like Monday, and I don't trade a lot, so I'm still taking my time and I'm waiting for my A plus setup for that one good trade, which by the way did happen today. Believe it or not, it's hard to go. I can't go back in time because I'm not paying for Trading View anymore because I don't need it. But this right here, I'll show you guys because I remember I was looking at the charts. Which one was it? It wasn't this one. I believe it was somewhere right here. Let me see. It was probably this one. Well, I can't remember exactly which one it was, but it was probably this one right here. So this what you see right here, I had a limit order on ES to buy roughly right here. I was risking about $700 for this because this was this, even though that's a lot for, that's a lot, but it's just the way that I trade. I just need a bounce. I found zones that bounce, and once it bounces, then I will leave. But overall, this right here, I was waiting for this before I left out in the morning, and it was so close, but it just never came down. And then when I was out, it hit it, and it just took off. So it was probably this one right here. It was probably this one, but one of these bounced really well. After it hit my zone, it just bounced. I'm like, that was my $1,000 play right there. I would have easily had made at least $500. It was probably this one. I would have made at least $500 within like 3 minutes because it bounced that aggressively after it hit my buy zone. I was just like, oh my god, that was my play. I've been waiting for this play. I actually thought this play would never happen because we were so high up that I was like, there's no way. Even though you can't see it anymore, I really got. I do have to start paying for Trading View. I even get just the $12 a month or something. But yeah, so it hit the zone and it bounced. And I've been waiting for this play for a long time because I'm like, there's no way the stock is going to come down all the way down to this zone. Because it was the last good support for me, the way that I trade. It was the last good support where I was willing to go heavy because I'm like, we're going to bounce here. RSI is hot. Everything's perfect. It was the play for me. It was the play for me. But I just wasn't home, so unfortunately, I don't like to take trades when I'm not home. So I just let it be. I'm like, it is what it is. On the way up, as you can clearly see, these zones right here, these are going to be some nice continuation to the downside play. But the problems with my strategy is just I have to literally wait for the 4 hours to be overbought or oversold, which is, as you can clearly see, does not happen very often. Well, not as often as I would like it to be, but obviously not because it's overbought or oversold doesn't mean I'm gonna win every trade. But it's not like I'm just gonna take the play because the RSI is overbought or oversold. It has to do certain things. I just know which zone I want to, for that bounce. I just know. I know how to tell you, but I just know which zone I would like to at least. I'm not gonna be right every time, but I'll at least take a chance, basically, for a higher risk probability. Um, so yeah, besides that was basically it. Right now, currently, I'm waiting for the stock to come down to here. I know that's really far down, but this play actually is a very powerful play because it needs to come down and clear this fair value gap on a weekly time frame. For example, it did it right here. You see how it came down and then it completed reverses. So essentially, that's what I'm hoping that will happen right now is we come down to fill this fair value gap and then push back up for the next leg up. But that's just a theory of mine. It does not mean it has to work out, but I am willing to take a chance on these zones every single time. That is how powerful they are. So yes, we can still come down a little bit more, but if we don't reverse anywhere between today and we keep dropping, I'm going heavy right here. I am going heavy because we're gonna bounce here. The 1 day is getting close to oversold, and we're about to hit support. Not taking that play would be crazy for me not to do. So right now I'm watching. So besides that, I'm watching Snap. I want to take a put right here at 1309. Spotify, waiting for this one, but I needed to come down to 373 type situation. I missed display and it's not coming down. Ah man, it's not coming down. I missed this play. I missed it big time. Everything is selling out, but T is just like, nah, not me though. Not me though. I'm going up. So I missed that play. Mara. Oh, dang. I missed this play. So Mara, let me see if I can wait a little bit more, a little longer. Mara should bounce tomorrow. Uh, if it comes down more, the more it comes down, the more likely it's most likely to go up. It's close to RSI being low. It's here hit this fair gap. So basically, Mara is set to explode back up. Unfortunately, I missed this one too. But Mara is good to go. Mara is like, it's time for me to go back up and create a higher high. You know? You are supposed to sell you up here, but you don't want to go up there. BABA, funny enough, he went up, came back down. I'm still waiting for it to come down to 85. Yeah, that far down. Buying a leap option on that. But for right now, I'll tell you guys the two plays that I'm in right now. I'm in this play. I'm in a call option in this play right now. Why am I in this play? This is just strictly my strategy, to be honest with you. I'm in this play right here solely because of this right here. See this right here? Now, this is a 1 week fair value gap that's been closed. Could it go down lower? Yeah, but I'm willing to take a small chance on it. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I'm willing to take a chance on it because it just cleared its 1 week fair value gap. So I got a call option, and the call option is about it's a long time out. It's a pretty far out. I think March of next year. So I got a lot of time on this play. A lot of time, so I'm not too worried about it. Well, I am worried, but you know, I got a long time. And this one right here, I've been talking about this play for a minute. So I finally got in. Yes, if I can see it. Yeah. So I finally got in about down here. Right here. I got in somewhere down here. At open because I forgot, I can't see it, but there's a 4-hour fair value gap that it created that I'm like, okay, it's coming back to test this support. So I'm willing to take a chance now. I missed this first initial pump up. So I'm like, you know what? It seemed like we're in a accumulation zone right here. So this is accumulation. So if this was the up top, that'd be distribution. But accumulation zone, it looks like we're in it right now. So let's wait and see. It's about to be winter. So I'm willing to also play earnings. That's why I'm also in it. I'm willing to take a chance on earnings and see what happens because this is the bottom of the zone. I mean, if I'm going to lose, might as well buy a call option at the bottom of the zone, which is this one right here. Let me see. I believe, yeah. So it was this right here. So you see how we came down right here and then we pop back up. That's a 1 week fair value gap close, basically closing that gap. It usually doesn't always have, it doesn't have to actually close the gap completely. I realize that the strong ones don't not close. I would say it's strong, but it feels a little bit more confident when it doesn't push past the buyers. So this is a strong one when it comes down to here and then it reverses. So yeah, and the RSI is oversold. So I wanted to take a chance on it. And this is also another option that is pretty far out, a pretty decent. I think this one's in February or something like that. I had the call option for February, so I got some time on it. But yeah, so that's about it, guys. I see you guys in my next one. Also, if you're in gold, oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say if you can go, be careful because this thing was it was topping out last time I checked. But yeah, that's about it, guys. See you guys in my next one later.